Morning students. Today we will talk about in this lecture classification of computers. Okay, first in the last lecture few students asked about uh, some Hindi words during the lecture. उन्होंने कहा कि सर कुछ हिंदी में बोला करो, पर्टिकुलरली बीए के स्टूडेंट्स ने। तो इस लेक्चर में हम थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी बताएंगे क्या है। So in this particular lecture we will talk about the classification of computers. Now what exactly is the classification? Classification का मतलब होता है वर्गीकरण, श्रेणीबद्ध करना। So we'll talk about the classification और टाइप्स एंड किस किस कैटेगरी में हम कंप्यूटर को रख सकते हैं, कितनी कैटेगरीज कंप्यूटर की होती हैं, कौन कौन से टाइप्स कंप्यूटर के होते हैं। So computers are broadly classified into three categories, that is on the basis of they are classified on the basis of, उनको हम वर्गीकृत कर सकते हैं। एक तो बेस होता है ऑन द पर्पस कि वो क्या काम करते हैं, उनके काम के हिसाब से। दूसरा क्लासिफिकेशन हम कर सकते हैं वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल पे कि वो क्या टेक्नोलॉजी यूज़ कर रहे हैं, किस टेक्नोलॉजी पे वो काम कर रहे हैं, किस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी पे वो बने हुए हैं, उनको इनपुट किस तरह का जाता है, वो प्रोसेसिंग किस तरह से करते हैं, कौन से टाइप में करते हैं, और आउटपुट किस तरह का देते हैं। एंड द थर्ड क्लासिफिकेशन इज़ ऑन द स्पीड, देयर परफॉर्मेंस, उनका साइज़ कितना है और उनकी मेमोरी कैपेसिटी, स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी कितनी है। सो तीन तरह से हम इनको क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं। पहला क्लासिफिकेशन पर्पस, किस काम के लिए यूज़ होते हैं वो, इस पे हम उन्हें क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं। उनके वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल पे क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं और उनके साइज एंड स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी पे क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं। सो द फर्स्ट इज क्लासिफिकेशन डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द पर्पस ऑफ कंप्यूटर, कि किस काम के लिए वो यूज हो रहे हैं। ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ पर्पस कंप्यूटर आर ब्रॉडली क्लासिफाइड इन टू कैटेगरीज। हम दो कैटेगरी में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। पहला स्पेशल पर्पस कंप्यूटर एंड दूसरा जनरल पर्पस कंप्यूटर। As the name specifies, special purpose computer, the special purpose computers designed to perform special task। एक पर्टिकुलर कोई स्पेशल टास्क है जो करने के लिए कंप्यूटर को डिज़ाइन किया गया है। ये जनरली एक स्पेशल प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर काम करने के लिए या स्पेशल तरह का कोई टेक्नोलॉजी है उस पर काम करने के लिए डिज़ाइन किए जाते हैं, क्योंकि ये स्पेशल काम कर रहे हैं इसलिए फास्ट, दे आर फास्ट। इफ यू क्लासिफाई दैम, दे आर फास्ट। दे जनरली यूज्ड इन ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्रीज, in the microwave, and nowadays wherever we wherever in the mall we give the coin to a machine and that provide us some kind of basic requirements like popcorn, like ice cream provides, kurkure provides. So these kind of machines, these kind of computers which are designed to perform special tasks, they are known as the special purpose computers. Now come to the general purpose computers. General purpose computer used everywhere in the day to day applications. The computers which we are using in our offices, in houses, हम अपने घर पे जो कंप्यूटर यूज़ करते हैं, अपना लैपटॉप, अपना पीसी, दे आर जनरली नोन एज द जनरल पर्पस कंप्यूटर्स। दे स्टोर्स डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स, so they are multitasking computers also, multi processing computers also. They are, as compared to the special purpose computer, they are slow in processing because they performs many tasks. They are not uh, designed for special task. They can perform any task, so they are slow. They are used in countless applications like accounts, payroll, data processing, and many. Game playing, watching videos. So these are known as general purpose computers. Now come to the second type of classification. Classification based on working principle, that is the technology which they use, type of input taken by the computer, and type of output produced by the computer. On the basis of the working technology, computers are broadly classified into three categories. हम इनको तीन कैटेगरी में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल और टेक्नोलॉजी. फर्स्ट इज एनालॉग कंप्यूटर, सेकंड इज डिजिटल कंप्यूटर, एंड थर्ड वन इज हाइब्रिड कंप्यूटर. So what exactly is the analog computers? Analog computer are those computer which takes input in the form of analog. Now what is analog input? Inputs which are in vibration forms, just like voltage, temperature, they are in the form of graph, pressure, these kind of inputs which do not vary instantly. They takes time to vary from 0 to high and high to low. These kind of inputs are known as एनालॉग इनपुट्स, जो जीरो से स्टार्ट होकर हाई पे जाने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लेते हैं और जो हाई से नीचे लो पे आने में टाइम लेते हैं. इस तरह के इनपुट को हम एनालॉग इनपुट बोलते हैं. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स takes input as analog signals. Generally they process the data in the analog form and produce output in graphical forms. These are fast in processing. Example where these computers are used is process control in a plant. किसी कंपनी का कोई प्रोसेस कंट्रोल है, उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए प्रेशर कंट्रोलर के रूप में काम में आते हैं. एंड जनरली इन द मेडिकल फील्ड, whenever we go into ICU, when we see the display on the screens, the display which comes as a cardiological pulse, they are known as the analog outputs. सो इनका आउटपुट को जनरली एनालॉग में ही रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है. सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ कंप्यूटर, डिजिटल कंप्यूटर्स. Now digital computer are those computers which takes the data as input in the digital form, process the data in the digital form, and produce the output or stores the output in the digital form. Those kind of, इस तरह के कंप्यूटर को जो डिजिटल इनपुट लेते हैं, प्रोसेसिंग भी डिजिटल में करते हैं और आउटपुट भी डिजिटल में देते हैं, हम उन्हें डिजिटल कंप्यूटर्स कहते हैं. Characteristics of the digital computer: they takes input in the digital form as digital signal, process the data in the digital form, produce output in the digital form. They are very fast in the nature processing. Naturally they are very fast because digital processing is fast in the computer. They generally known as general purpose computers which we use in our day-to-day life is they are known as digital computers. Now the third one is the hybrid computers. The hybrid computers are those computers which takes the input either in the form analog or digital. They can take both the inputs simultaneously. They combines the speed of analog computer and accuracy of digital computers there. They are mostly used in special applications where the input data is in an analog form like measurement, pressure, temperature. This is converted into the digital form for further processing. The computer accepts data from sensors and produce output using conventional input output devices. So the characteristics of the hybrid computer are it takes input both in analog and digital form, process the data digitally, produce output in digital or analog as required. These are used in very specialized application. Example are the computers which are used in the research centers. Supercomputers are the example of the hybrid computers. The third type of classification is on the basis of working principle. On the basis of working speed and size and memory capacity or the storage capacity used by the computer. Computers are broadly classified into four categories. हम जब इस कैटेगरी की बात करते हैं स्पीड स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी तो इसमें इनको हम चार तरह से वर्गीकृत करते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज द माइक्रो कंप्यूटर, सेकेंड वन इज द मिनी कंप्यूटर, थर्ड वन इज द मेन फ्रेम कंप्यूटर एंड फोर्थ वन इज द सुपर कंप्यूटर. So what is mini computers? Mini computers are more powerful than microcomputers. We talk about the microcomputer first, okay? So microcomputers are those computers they generally referred as personal computer, the computer which we are using in day-to-day life, that is our PC, laptop and other computers which we use daily life are the microcomputers. They have smallest memory and less power. They are widely used into day-to-day application like office automation, professional applications. They are mounted on the single chip, that is on the motherboard. All the devices which are used in the computer, they are mounted on a single chip. They use small memory for execution and small memory capacity for storage. They are generally battery operated. The example of microcomputers are desktop, laptop, notebook, PDA, digital diary, and the general purpose computers which we are using nowadays are all comes in the category of microcomputers. Now come to the mini computers. Mini computers are more powerful than the microcomputers. They have higher memory capacity and more storage capacity and more or the high speed as compared to the microcomputers. These computers are mainly used in process control system. They are mainly used in applications like payroll, financial accounting, computer aided design, CAD, and other applications where data storage and data processing is high. So the characteristics of the mini computer are they are more powerful as compared to the microcomputer. They are having high speed, high processing speed, high space for storage, and high memory space for execution as compared to the microcomputers. Generally used in process control, they are mainly used in applications like payroll system and other. Example of my mini computers are VAX, PDP-2, and Honeywell are example of the mini computers. Now come to the mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are very large computers which process data at very high speed of the order of several million instructions per second. They can be linked into network with smaller computer, that is microcomputer and mini computer. They are typically used in large organization where handling many process simultaneously. They are generally used in government departments. सो द मेन फ्रेम कंप्यूटर है वो माइक्रो कंप्यूटर और मिनी कंप्यूटर से पावरफुल होते हैं. इनके पास मेमोरी भी ज़्यादा होती है, प्रोसेसिंग स्पीड भी ज़्यादा होती है और उनकी साइज़ भी ज़्यादा होती है एज कम्पेयर टू द मिनी एंड माइक्रो कंप्यूटर्स. So the characteristics of mainframe computers are large size computers with powerful processing, process data at very high speed, several million instructions per second, can be linked with network to facilitate micro and mini computer in some applications. These are used in large organizations, government departments, and typical projects. Internet is handled or internet data is stored on these mainframe computers. Example of mainframe computers are IBM 4381 and CDC are some example of the mainframe computers. Now come to the supercomputer. A supercomputer is the fastest, most powerful and most expensive computer which is used for complex tasks that requires a lot of computational power. Supercomputers have multiple processors which process multiple instructions at the same time. This processing is known as parallel processing. These computers are widely used in very advanced applications like weather forecasting, natural language processing, face recognition, geological data storage, and other many applications. सो द सुपर कंप्यूटर्स जो सुपर कंप्यूटर होते हैं वो जनरली रिसर्च सेंटर पे यूज़ किए जाते हैं, स्पेस सेंटर पे यूज़ किए जाते हैं. जितने भी सैटेलाइट्स होते हैं वो सुपर कंप्यूटर से हैंडल होते हैं. इनकी स्पीड बहुत तेज़ होती है, ये बहुत पावरफुल होते हैं और इनका डेटा स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी भी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. सुपर कंप्यूटर पैरेलल प्रोसेसिंग करते हैं. That means more than one processor and each processor is processing more than one application or more than one task. So the classification or supercomputer or characteristics of the supercomputer, they are fast in processing, more powerful, more expensive. Parallel processing capacity with multiple processors. Each processor handle multiple instructions at the same time. These are used in advanced applications like weather forecasting, natural language processing, geological data processing, process where artificial intelligence is required. Example of the supercomputer are Gray 2, NEC 500, and the Indian supercomputer is Palm are some example of the supercomputers. So in this lecture we covered all three classification of computers. Thank you. Thank you once again.